Hello all, thank you for clicking in. I want to appreciate all you wonderful people for engaging in this video. And so basically what we've got here is a Toyota Prius. The model I'm working on is an '05, but this kind of like goes with all the different year model Toyota Priuses because of their electric drive, the hybrid drive. The part that moves the wheels with the electricity has to have coolant that runs through it. It's called an inverter. And you'll get a message on your display with an exclamation point, a triangle, a check engine light related to it. And you may even see some drivability and higher fuel mile or less fuel mileage because it's not using the electric drive like it should, because it cuts it back. And there's a pump that circulates the coolant. I'm going to show you how to change this pump and not take a year and a half to do it. So let me get right to it real quick, and I'll show you what I did to change this thing out. I'll just do a quick explanation and you can do your thing. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take this headlight out, and I just removed a little screw that there's like a little screw that holds in under this bumper here. You can pull this plastic back, turn the wheel in like I have, and there's a 10mm screw bolt thingy. There it is on the lift. I've taken it out, then I'll carefully pop the bumper loose. And then this one has been in an accident, so it didn't even have part of the hardware holding it, but there's a little bolt fastener that normally would have held in right there, but it can't because it gets to get the headlight lined up. They had to leave that out. But anyhow, you would remove that, some connectors. You can get the other connector which gets the headlight out. The pump itself is down in the hole right here. I'm trying to make this fast. It's right there. There's the 3 bolts holding it on. There's the hose that connects to the top of it. I'm going to clamp the hoses off so I don't lose any coolant. It just takes regular antifreeze to top this off if you have to. There's a little bleeder screw right here for the system, which if you have to, something happens and you lose coolant, you open that up. When you fill it back up, right there is your coolant. And when we get this thing back working, we'll open the cap. We should see circulation happening in there. And there's a fuse in the fuse box. I'll show you that when I get into that, but I'll make this quick. Okay, here we go. A quick look. There was another fastener, like a screw that was holding the headlight in down there on the bottom, right there, that little hole. I took that out, and it's just 10mm. And then this connector was plugged in right here. And I don't really like to mash these because they tend to break. So I just used my little thing, and I just got up underneath the lip of it and popped it right off of there. I'm going to gently clamp these 2 hoses with my little clampy clamps that'll keep the coolant in the system. And then we'll remove these here, and then we'll take the little bolts out and we'll remove that. And that's the pump. This is your 90% of your cause right there. So let me get that out and back in real quick. Okay, so I've got the new part installed. I need to line that clamp up a little bit better. You want to make your clamp line up to these little lines where it used to be. But can you hear that? You can hear it now. Before, when I had the switch on, you couldn't hear the pump move, not circulate anything. So I know the pump was bad. Immediately when I plugged it in, turned the switch on, it came on. And if you look up here, it's hard to tell, but there's water circulating. Well, the camera doesn't show it very well, but you can actually look inside of there and you can see the water circulating. If you don't see the water circulating, that's another sign. But like I said before, I couldn't hear the pump on. So that's it. My camera's just terrible quality, so thank you for dealing with that. But anyhow, so that's it. So now we're just going to replace it. I'm going to line that clamp up a little better. By the way, that fuse is right here. I checked it was good. So we're going to put it back together and call it a day. Thank you. By the way, thank you for clicking in. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one. I'm out.